I just quit a higher than market paying job in finance right when I was up for promotion with no secure employment lined up.
And in a few hours, I'll be boarding a flight to Mexico. This isn't a story about recklessness. It's a story about aligned action. What it actually feels like in the body. Why it rarely looks logical on paper. And how you know when it's time to move before the path is fully revealed. The key takeaway here is not quitting. It's trusting yourself enough to move before everything makes sense. If you're standing at the edge of a decision that doesn't make sense to anybody else,
but feels undeniable in your body, this video is for you.
We're taught that trust is something you decide in your mind. But real self-trust lives in the body. Because if your nervous system doesn't feel safe, you can know what you want and still feel unable to move. That's not intuition failing. That's regulation missing. You overthink decisions you already know the answer to. You wait for permission, proof, or certainty. You feel frozen between what's comfortable and what's true. You call it logic, but your body feels tight, heavy, or exhausted. Self-doubt isn't always mental. Sometimes it's physiological. When I left my job, I didn't suddenly become fearless. I became regulated. I slowed my breath. I softened my body. I listened beneath the noise. And from that place, the decision felt steady. That's how I knew I could trust myself, not because the path was clear, but because my body was. Aligned action doesn't come from urgency, it comes from safety. This is something I wish more people knew. Self-trust isn't something you either have or don't. It's something you build through regulation. When your nervous system feels supported, your intuition gets louder, your eyes get clearer, your timing gets cleaner. And that's what my work is centered around. Let's take 10 seconds. Invite as much air as feels refreshing in through your nose. When you release it, allow the shoulders to melt away from the ears. Unclench your jaw, soften the eyebrows. If it's safe to do so, allow your eyes to gently close. And notice where your inhales land and the quality of your exhales without trying to control them. This is what trust feels like in the body. Not excitement, not certainty. Presence. I've had so many people ask me how to access this state consistently, especially when they're standing at the edge of a decision. So I created a masterclass that teaches the exact nervous system based yoga method I use to regulate before making aligned moves. Full disclaimer, it's not about quitting your job or changing your life overnight or booking a flight on a whim and finding that everything works out exactly as it should. Although these are crazy blissful byproducts. It's about learning how to come back into your body so you can hear yourself clearly. This is for people who want to trust themselves again without forcing clarity. When you trust yourself, life doesn't become predictable, but it becomes honest. And honesty is grounding. You don't need to rush. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need a nervous system that feels safe enough to choose. If you want support with that, the class is there for you. And if not, Let this be your reminder. You already know more than you think.